Hello,
Pat.
what's going on, fuck boys? How you doing?
That's
Good,
perfect, man. That's good. I'm good. How are you?
Good. Congratulations, everything at 1070 fans. I just need a couple heads up. Is this going to go on the radio? Do I have to keep this 100% clean?
No.
Not at all.
This is whatever you want.
Okay, nice. Good work over there. I see you guys doing a lot of good shit.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that
See
a lot.
your shit all the time, too. Hey, and did you know you're now a matchmaker officially?
I heard you guys are engaged. Everybody keeps me updated on the whole thing. I live in a world that is so bubbled. It's incredible, but everybody keeps me updated. When I heard you two got engaged, I was like very excited about that. I thought it was a really cool thing.
Well, man, I mean, yeah, I haven't gotten to thank you yet because when we took off from Heartland, we were just dating and everything, so I didn't want to thank you, too far in advance. But now rings on the finger, it's the real deal. So you retiring led to me meeting my future wife. So appreciate it.
Look at this. Forever is going to be a beautiful thing too with you two. You're two really good people. I'm happy you're together.
Hey, man, I wanted to ask, too, just while we're on the topic of it, I mean, I feel like since you brought us together, you got to kind of make it official. Like, can we get you to be the pastor at the wedding or something?
You're qualified for that shit.
I'll tell you what, I do have a doctorate of love, which means I am ordained. So I could potentially do it in Florida. I don't know about Indiana. I had to get a license in Florida. I'm not sure about Indiana, but
Destination wedding.
I'll tell you what, that is a beautiful thing to know that you guys even think about that. Like, that's such a cool thing to hear because you two are a perfect pair. You're going to be together forever. And the thought of it is that it all started from making hilarious content. It's just such a beautiful, beautiful thing. I'm very happy for you, Joey.
Thanks a lot, Pat. I appreciate that a lot, man. But what's been going on? Over a year in at Heartland? How's everything going over there for you?
Very busy. I think it's more busy than I could have ever imagined. I'm currently sitting, the reason why we're using Foxy's phone is because my other phone is muted on a conference call right now with Sirius I'm supposed to be paying attention to.
Oh!
So no, but it's one of these, they come and go like every 30 minutes or so, they'll probably need me. So this is like literally a perfect time. It's just, the world is a whole different place because I get a chance to wake up and go to work with my friends, for my friends. We're building our own company. Barstool has given us incredible leeway on everything we can do. So I'm very busy. The internet doesn't wait, but I'm very much enjoying waking up every morning. And that's what it's all about, man. So I've been very, very happy with everything that's going on.
What's going on with you guys in the Indy 500 this year?
Well, so Sirius is we're doing our show Sirius Friday from Card Day. We're getting a location figured out right now. I think we're going to have a couple big name guests over there. We're going to be chit chatting about the race. I get a chance to make some content through our connections with Sirius leading up to the race. I'm friends with all those drivers, so I'm excited to cover it. We're not going to be in the middle of the muddy field, which you guys are with us last week.
Camp Heartland, man.
You gotta camp again, right? You gotta camp out.
No way. No
trailer trash this year? No glamping?
Never again will I do it. The glamping people are very nice people. I mean, we had our differences, but they're like diehard racing. They're diehard racing fans. I am not a diehard racing fan. I am just friends with the racers. So living out in the trenches would seem to be like a third world out in the middle of there. It's not set up for me, but I'm very excited to get back out to the track and hopefully showcase that the Indy 500 can be something that the younger demographics of the world can enjoy as well, and not just the standard OG fans of the Indy 500.
We got any preview of some of those big guests? I know last year we had Big Cat PFT. We had all those the drivers that were out there with us. You gonna piss
yourself again? I think about that every day.
Listen, the fact that I could pee myself on command right there was one of those things where I think I got Big Cat's. Like, not that Big Cat didn't respect me right before that, but me and PFT peed on command. Big Cat couldn't get it out. So
it's tough.
At that moment, we got beta. So I think that's quite a wild moment for Big Cat. But, we got some. So when you're working with Sirius, we're so lucky that Sirius picked up the Barstool radio channel. And we had a chance to get a 3-hour time slot every day because Sirius is the number one radio on Earth, the live radio on Earth. They got 35 million subscribers or something like that. They're publicly traded, and they have connections everywhere. So they're doing a lot of the legwork for us for this Indy 500, and I'm so thankful for their connections, and I do believe we'll be able to make some really cool content for people to enjoy.
Pat, I remember last summer me and Ben threw the idea to you that you and Todd McComas needed to put together a campaign, McAfee and McComas, and start running for political office. I'm wondering, man, I've been dying. Even when you were punting, I was like, this guy's got to be mayor of Indy someday. When's that happening?
Well, mayor, you got to deal with the damn potholes. You know what I mean? I don't think that's my thing. Because I've seen the way that's going down right now, and in my brain, I am 1,000% blaming the mayor for that. So I don't think the mayor is the right position. If anything, I would want him to becoming a governor later in life. But I got to be able to build up a business here, prove my worth to the Hoosier citizens that my business acumen is just as impressive as my athletic, and then maybe one day I'll get a chance to help this state out that has helped me out immensely. But I mean, I have some partying in my past, so I don't know how that's going to come out in the campaign race. And I dropped out of college, so that's going to be tough to battle as well. We'll see how it goes, but the skeletons of dropping out and partying and having a mugshot could come back against me in the political trail. But it seems as if everybody's got dirt, so we'll see what happens.
Are you getting in the ring anytime soon? When are we going to see you performing on NXT? Are you just going to do some pregame stuff? I want to see you wrestling.
I'll tell you what, I don't know if I'm tough enough to wrestle, to be honest. After watching what those guys go through, their schedule, how many times they're wrestling. They were in Saudi Arabia, South Africa, New York, and then in England all in a matter of 3 weeks, wrestling like 6 times a week, getting their bodies beat up. I don't know if I'm tough enough, but I do know that there seems to be a lot of interest from the WWE and myself with speaking into a microphone for them, and I'm very willing to do that for them. I'm excited to be on the pre-show June 16th in Chicago. And if I end up in the ring one day, I mean, that'll just be a beautiful little cherry on top of the whole situation.
My dream matchup would be McAfee versus Gronk. Let's make it happen.
I would run circles around him with a microphone. I know that. But he is by far a physical specimen. He's a Clydesdale with the nimbility of a ninja, and that's something that you can't find often.
What would you wear in the ring? You gotta rock jorts, right?
Yeah, jorts, tank top. Because then you don't have to worry about abs. You just got to do arms. That's why I always wear the tank top. It's
you got to rip it off. You got to rip it off.
No. You keep the tank top on because you don't have to do chest or you can eat whatever. You just got to have big arms, and you look like you're in incredibly good shape. That's kind of my secret to success here for a long time. Then I would probably tape my ankles, wear a fresh pair of shoes, and go out there and do my thing in there. I think that's been thought of a few times, though, for sure.
See, I thought you might go with the barefoot approach. I know you don't like to have the kicks on a lot.
Well, the barefoot thing is my golfing. It's the secret to my success in golfing. You're one with the course. You get a good swing in there. You keep it moving. John Daly taught me that. And there's no better guy to learn golf from than John Daly.
He needs to come out. He needs to come out to the Indy 500.
He needs to be a guest.
So he is the hardest working senior golfer I've ever seen in my entire life. That guy, he never misses an opportunity to go out and repay the people who have helped him out through his career. He plays in every pro-am, basically, for every course that asks him to come because the courses were so nice to him. He's slinging merch for Hooters. He's doing this, doing that for Vertical Groove Golf or Vertical Golf. What's it called? Vertical Groove Golf, I think. His driver. He has all these sponsors. Loudmouth Golf. He is one of the hardest working, busy humans I've ever seen in my life, but he does drink 5 gallons of chocolate milk a week, so maybe that's how we entice him to get out to Indianapolis.
Pat, XFL's coming back. Are you interested?
I have a mugshot. I don't know if I'm allowed in.
Oh,
I don't know.
I forgot about that.
There's no criminality in there, and I do have a mugshot. Now, granted, it was a misdemeanor, so it's not technically a criminal, but I don't know how he feel about it, and I'd rather be an owner of a team. I think that would be a lot more fun, especially in the XFL with the way I think that's going to be run.
Bring one to Indy? I'd get behind that.
I think Indianapolis would be a great city for XFL to come through because Vince McMahon mentioned, and the timing of it was basically as the NFL ratings were going down, for whatever reason they were going down, the XFL wanted to pick up those fans. And in my eyes, a lot of the NFL's ratings were going down because of the anti-military debacle that was going on, the spin zone, the PR that became the kneeling about Colin Kaepernick the kneeling was an anti-military thing, and it turned a lot of people off, to be honest. And I think the people in the big cities like New York and L.A. had no idea how much that did affect people in Indianapolis, people in the middle of the country, because this is where all the military comes from. I think they undervalued the importance of that, and I think that is exactly who the XFL was trying to go after. And I think Indianapolis is an incredible city that would definitely get behind something like that.
What would your nickname be if you were back in that, though? Would you stick with Boomstick, or, I mean, would you come up with something different?
What is the official nickname?
I don't know, because I'd be an owner, so I don't know if the owner, unless they let me play quarterback. Now, if I'm playing quarterback, we'd have to figure out a good nickname for me being quarterback. It'd be something along the line of Dinger Slinger, probably, if I had to guess, if I was a quarterback. Dinger Slinger, that'd probably be it.
I like that. It'd be long to fit onto the back of the jersey, but I think they can make it happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but whenever things are long like that, to make you focus a little bit more, you got to read the whole thing. Yeah.
That's true, man.
Tactic.
Well, this is our 18th show that we've done, and you mentioned quarterback, man. I wanted to ask you. You've told some legendary stories about Peyton Manning, but did you ever call him the sheriff to his face?
I don't think he got that nickname until after he left Indianapolis. I think Gruden was the one that gave him that nickname on Monday Night Raw, I believe, or on Monday Night Football, I believe. And I don't think whenever I was hanging out with him, the sheriff was really his big nickname. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've never called him the sheriff to his face. I was very grateful for his friendship, so I think I was just kind of keeping my mouth shut in a lot of the cases until I was told to talk. But I don't think he'd be mad about it. I think it's a compliment.
I love your Jim Irsay impersonation. I know you do it a lot too. I wanted to see. I wanted to see if I threw a little scenario out here, if you could give us a little Jim Irsay real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
All right, so let's say Jim Irsay pulls you into his office after you did the shocker on national TV when you were a kid, or if you did that as a celebration, even when you were punting for the Colts. What's Jim Irsay saying to you?
Brother, you held up your hand there. You need to put up one finger for number one, because that's what you are. I go, no, Jim, that was the shocker, two in the think, one in the stink. You what? I never heard of something. Color me shocked about the shocker. Did you ever hear Ringo Starr? You know who that is? He told me he was shocked one time about two in the pink, one in the stink. I didn't know what it meant. That is crazy that you did that. Well, on national TV, wow, that's hilarious.
All right. 10-1 Monday through Friday on Barstool Radio, Sirius XM, and watch him on the pre-show WWE NXT on June 16th. All right, Pat, thank you very much.
Thanks, Pat.
Thank you, guys. Show number 18 for the Peyton Manning. Not a bad little reference you did there with the sheriff. Congratulations on the engagement. Congratulations on life over there at 1070 The Fan. I hope this podcast continues to do well, if it's doing well. If it's not doing well, I hope it does great. You guys are good people. Have a good one. Thanks for having me on.